I have the Emperor, so that's enough. Let's play with Wrenn, and let's get the Painland, because I prefer to lose Painland, if anything. Vigilance, Nissa vibe, just, man, Wrenn is absolutely amazing. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today the deck that I think you will enjoy because we have, oh boy, some new cards, Wrenn and Realmbreaker. You probably was interested how the card performs, and is it as good as it seems, because it has so many relevant abilities, and the +1 with creating a 3/3 elemental from the land, we know how powerful it can be with Nissa, like we remember. So we tested this card, and we'll circle back to it at the end of the intro, because I have some thoughts after playing with this one. So this is kind of planeswalker deck, but in reality it's more of a control. We have some Seedsharks, we have a wall. You will see one hero wall in action and you will love it. We have 4 Bankbusters, and man, the game revolves around Bankbusters so much right now. We also have to cut 1 Emperor, and the reason is that we can get back the Emperor from with Tamiyo. The big idea behind the whole deck, as you can see, a lot of those control tools are permanents. So with Tamiyo, we can get back basically whatever we need in this situation. You need value, get back the Bankbuster for only 2 loyalty. That's extremely cheap. If you want Emperor and exile something that just attacks you, like for example Shrouded that was hitting your face on the previous turn, you play Tamiyo, get back the Emperor, and you instantly -2, and your opponent lost Shrouded, and you have 2 Planeswalkers in the battlefield. I mean, even Invoke Despair doesn't kill Tamiyo in this situation. We can get back the Wrenn, and you will see how menacing this can be. We can also get back the Seedsharks, whatever we need. So that is the main idea for the deck. Tamiyo getting back extremely good permanents that are usually 4 or less converted mana cost. You can also, of course, +1, and you will see it in action. It really answers Bankbusters very, very well, especially with Farewell. So you can stall 1 Bankbuster. When they played second, you just Farewell artifacts, and they just lost half the value of their deck. So what about Wrenn and Realmbreaker? I have to say, this card really surprised me. Nobody plays it, and it seems forgotten, but it's actually really strong, man. You will see it in actions, you will see for yourself, but every single game this card was game deciding in some way. The fact that you play her and instantly -2 to hit land for the next turn is already very good. The fact that you can play it, and if you have 4 mana total, you can make this elemental, and this elemental creature is a huge part of this whole thing. Everyone is playing targeted removal. You know that every creature you will play will die on the next turn, but it doesn't work on this elemental. It has vigilance, so it can attack and block at the same turn, and they cannot even mono red. They hit this with Kumano. You know they won't play with Fire Red because it's hexproof. So unless they have the festivities thing, they cannot kill it anymore. So honestly, this is such a big play. Ultimate is easier to make than in other Planeswalkers because you can play and just keep +1ing. So extremely threatening Planeswalker, and mana fixing also helps with the Painlands, so you never hit yourself with your own lands. And the main thing, with so many permanents, you can hit Planeswalkers, you can hit Bankbusters, you can hit lands, so you always get an extra card. It's basically draw a card. I never whiffed while making all of those games today. I never whiffed, and that tells something. And it helps you to curve out because this is a 3-drop, so 4 and 5 mana, very often you get stuck at 3 mana. With this one you won't, so it really helps with consistency. Overall, I think it's hard to play anything against aggro that is a Planeswalker, that is not an Emperor that kinda defends itself in multiple ways, but this one is powerful. This one is powerful. It's only 3 mana and it's game deciding. So you will see sometimes they prefer to kill it over the Tamiyo, and that tells a lot. So those are my impressions. If you want to craft it or not, it's up to you. Probably not, because it's not meta yet, but I think it has huge potential, and it's very strong Planeswalker. Alright, with that being said, don't forget to subscribe. I hope you like and, playing some new cards. I hope you guys also enjoy it. So if you do, if you don't want to see mono red on the channel every day as a meta deck, don't forget to subscribe and show that you support some cool brewing and you enjoy this kind of videos. It really tells me a lot, and yeah, we'll keep them coming. I hope Wrenn will come on the channel more if you like it. So yeah, let's go into the games. Alright, I have a wall and 2 lands. You know what it means. I won't get mana screwed this game. Oh my god, I'm so happy. I will be able to play. If my opponent is not mono red, like I don't need more. If it's a mountain, the fun is spoiled, and we'll make the usual play. Alright, perfect. So we could play different. I'm not guaranteed to hit the land, so that's why I'm doing it. If I had the third land in my hand, I would actually hold make disappear, but what can you do? I have 1 blue, it's enough. I think this is the perfect land for the next turn. And we have a champ blocker for red, in case something happens. Alright. Alright. I mean, I like what I see, man. Let's get some permanents. I will play lands, so I don't want the tap ones right now. And don't forget, when Wrenn and the Realmbreaker is in the battlefield, all your lands give any mana, so time lands don't hurt you at all. But you know, you need to have her in the board. Like, the +1 ability is also no joke. It's hard to go into ultimate just because you always want this value from the -2. And as you can see, wall just saved Wrenn. And that's a big deal. Suddenly, we have a block. How can you not like the wall? It's amazing. It gives you card for card, so it's basically free in a way. And it also makes it consistent, it gives you some board presence. Like, a lot of good things happens. And it's really hard to whiff on top 6 cards. With Shigeki I actually whiffed, and in this situation you get basically a 2 mana 0-2 that does nothing, and it's horrible. But with 6 cards it's not a risk. Alright. So we play the land, not Mirex, we don't need Mirex right now. And I think we do it like this. It's fun. You will like it. He cannot answer it because it's a land, and now he cannot answer it because it's a hexproof land. And now it will be very hard for him to answer. And the big point, it has vigilance, so I'm not losing mana. And it doesn't stop to be a creature, so it can defend. Like, this land is mini Nissa, you know? Not as good. Not permanent, so you cannot easily end the games and just stack 5 lands. But, you know, even 1 makes all the difference. And the fact that it's resistant to removal is just wow. Wedding announcement? Sure, like, we will get to answer by the point that it's relevant. And what now, my friend? The point is that now he needs to decide how he attacks. Alright. I will go with the Bankbuster. Simply because he's down to 4 cards. He will be out of this game very, very quickly, and I feel at this point, when we exile Bankbuster and stabilized, I think we are winning right now super hard. I'm not sure how he can come back from this. This one has Summoning Sickness, so let's go for this one. It's a bit tricky, you don't see the Summoning Sickness, and you need to remember this.
Stand with us.
And we have Smite, so there is a chance he wants to trade. And he won't like the outcome. We definitely hold up the make disappear. I think the game is absolutely ours if we don't mess it up. Yes, do it. It seems like a great idea, but it's not. That's why we wanted to force this kind of block. And now our Bankbuster is free, man. We could also just go Tamiyo. So white colors, they have Fateful Absence. I think we'll risk it and go with this one. And don't forget, we can use the lands to crew the Bankbuster, so we don't really have any creatures in the battlefield, but in reality we have 2 for like 2 mana total. Oh, that's a good one, but I will take it. This is good draw, but not good enough to counter. Like, we still need to hold up the guard against the big things, like Emperor and, you know, whatever they have at the top end. And we have Bankbuster together with Tamiyo, so that should be more than he has. And we also have Wrenn. Man, Wrenn was absolutely dominating. I really like the card, man, so far. The only problem is that the standard is so aggressive that 3 mana Planeswalker is too expensive. But if not this, like, against any slower decks, it just absolutely takes over the game quickly. Alright. I will play Mirex, cause why not? Alright, so we could play Tamiyo and still have 2 mana for a counter spell. And that's probably the play, right? And with plussing means it's hard to answer Wrenn. Alright. First we attack, they cannot crew. Demolition Field, definitely something to remember. I don't think I play basics, right? I never do, because nobody plays this early. Alright, hit to the face, you love to see it. With Demolition Field they can make some plays and cut us from mana. If we go March, you know what, I think we go like this. They might resolve the Emperor. I will pay the Phyrexian mana. The tap should be like the... yeah, sure, why not? I mean, because this. Alright. Man, he really doesn't like tapping the Painlands for some reason. And we have, man, blue. Alright. And give this. Perfect, finally. The hardest tap in whole Mythic. Alright, we have the Tamiyo. I mean, we could get the wall as well, but it's probably not very good, right? If we tap the Bankbuster, he has no pressure over the board and he also cannot draw cards. He will also pressure his mana, and this way he won't kill our lands at the end step, which means that if he does it on his turn, it costs him way more mana and his plays won't be very good. So, fact we don't have counterspell is okay-ish. Not perfect, but, you know, better. A Ganja. More Bankbusters, sure. Alright, the second Bankbuster might be a problem, but he is forcing like a lot of mana if he wants to use it. Maybe we hit ultimate with Tamiyo. As long as we have those Planeswalkers, it's okay. But they have ways to deal with them. Also, Qatar Commander, you don't play one, you play more. So we need to be aware of it. I will forget in like 30 seconds, but you know. Yep, those are Planeswalkers. What do you want from that? I guess he wants to decide which one to attack, right? Alright, he draws a card from the wedding announcement, let's not forget. And it's not something we'll waste March on. Probably we hit one of the Bankbusters with March. Enjoy your card. Man, look at this land, like it did so much, and even when it's tapped it still has the hexproof. Oh, haste. So, land doesn't have summoning sickness, it's fine. I knew it. Alright, we learned something. So let's play the land for sure. And what is the play right now? If I tap it, they draw a card, right? It's good, it's fine. I want him to tap mana, this gets rid of the Demolition Field. I'm actually scared of this and he doesn't know it. See? And now we can get rid of the better Bankbuster if we want. Seems pretty good idea. Alright, let's get some Payland. Like, he's at 14 man. And I... oh... okay. If you want to do it, I'm taking the mana. And you wasted your good play. I mean, it's helpful, but I don't think it's as good as he thinks. Like, he has no pressure anyway, so... Basic land? Look at this stuff. We have all of this, man. Alright, you got us. But they don't play more, so now he knows. But we probably won't see another demolition field in a moment. And now we can get rid of this stuff. We can do it on the next turn as well, maybe. Alright, I changed my mind. We'll do it like this. Because this way I can keep up the Tamiyo. Unless he kills Tamiyo very quickly, it should work. We could depopulate, but it's probably not the best. I want the counter spell. Yeah, I like this situation quite a lot. No Fateful Absence at the end step, you love to see it. I just realized he's really high, man. Triple Bankbusters already, that's the real secret to his strategy. How do you hit so many so quickly? Alright, let's go like this, and I mean like this, and let's draw. I know I have all the colors, but you know. Alright, he cannot kill any of the Planeswalkers, so that's why we don't really care about this play. It's fancy, but not game deciding. And we probably want the pilot, so we can make this appear, you know, things like Emperor. That doesn't wander, it's just, you know, more expensive. Alright, quality, as always, on the channel. I wait for his decision how to attack. Man, that shows something, right? Tamiyo and Wrenn. I mean, we can go for the ultimate, maybe. You know what? Alright. If he attacks like this, on the Wrenn, it means that he fears the ultimate. Man, he hit 4 Bankbusters, the best card for the matchup, so quickly. Fortunately, we have made this appear for this one. But man, how are you so good at Magic? We depopulate the board. We tap the Bankbuster. And we plus, because when we hit the ultimate with Wrenn, I mean that will be pretty epic. Smork. He has white marches and brutal and the Qatar commandos, so I think we'll wait with the Bankbuster. Oh boy, I think we really did nicely to dig through his all value. Yep, that's the desperation play. He draws 2 cards, but he has only 5 mana. We don't have counter spells, so it still might be scary. Just freaking from the top? Man, so good at Magic! 4 Bankbusters, Fateful Absence, turn before the ultimate. Wow, that's some quality right there. Oh, I hate it. That was so great. We would win the game if he didn't draw this card. But we still will win this game. Alright, let's burn the treasure, create some board presence, and start to be even more annoying. Oh, farewells. We could get back the Wrenn, I guess. Yeah, we probably will. Alright. Let's just count the mana. We have 5, so we need to hit the land for it? We will. There's no way we won't hit a land, right? No way. See? High quality gaming. Alright, now we farewell. So it will be this, everything except graveyards, basically. Should I attack? Yes. Will I attack? No. And let's go for 3, right? Only Wrenn, no Bankbusters. She's back! You need to hit another Fateful Absence for this one. We played the land, alright. I think I will threaten the ultimate. They really enjoyed the last one, so let's make sure it goes, you know, it happens again. 11. So we can start hitting them again. Tamiyo and Wrenn, they need so much Planeswalker removal, and they just top deck the first one. Here's. Alright, that's something that we're a bit lucky to hit before this hit the battlefield. 1 land. We will take the coast. Yeah, I think this is game over. I don't think they can answer this.
Buy us more time.
Let's +1 the here's. No particular reason on the ordering here. Like the cards we wanted we already have in the battlefield. The only permanent is the wall, and that's the correct decision. We only showed that we can bring back permanents, and he identified it very well. Alright, so time to close this game, slowly but surely. 8. The timer. Now we play the land and the Bankbuster because it guarantees some value. And I will actually draw instantly. Might be a mistake, but I just want to see what I get. Alright, Shark is okay. Shark is okay. I think this is slowly the explosion time. He needs to answer those, cards, and he doesn't seem to have a way. Like, there's no devastating master anymore. But man, 4 Bankbusters! This was so good for him, and he still lost, so that speaks volumes. Alright, let's make a knight, and just force even more aggressive board. Yeah, I think this will be the last turn.
Allies everywhere. Stand with us.
Let's play land. Let's plus the here's, cause why not? And we attack. 4. 2 turn lethal. Yeah, so he will see this card and he will explode probably. Pew! Not yet. Alright. I really think you should. Emperor, sure. It's still lethal. Right? Like, we have this, then we make a Might at the end step, and then we make another one on the main phase, and we crew the Bankbuster and attack. Alright, that was an interesting one. Alright, we drew nearly all of Elspeth's Smites from our deck, and honestly, it's probably good, right? Our Urabrask friend is very high ranked, high chance of mono red, definitely. I mean, we'll see, we'll see. We definitely have pretty good hand against aggro. We need some value and some lands. And here we are, the pinnacle of Magic again. It feels like deja vu. Like, I feel I've played this game, but at least our deck is different. Alright, so is that Feldon? Feldon probably the least what we want to see. Adversary? Honestly, this is as good as it gets. He also sees no initiative unless he attacks. And that means he's nearly guaranteed to get hit by it. Oh, you will love this turn. Man, we absolutely smoked this guy. Can I have a squee, please? 1 squee. Alright, we gave it away. We could depopulate, but we might not hit a land. So, we could smite this and make disappear this. Does it matter? Maybe we just play the shark and go from there. Alright, this is a big decision. If I hit a land, I probably want to play the Emperor. It feels that I should make disappear this. Alright, it might be a mistake. If you say in the comments, Sloth, you are playing horribly, this was a mistake, I will say maybe. But I think that we shouldn't go super greedy. Like, there is a limit to even my greediness, you know? He has 2 cards, we have 3, so we shouldn't go over the top. And this Kumano text floating is always, like, so funny, man. Alright, that's a shark. A shark is pretty hard for them to answer. Play with fire, they have absolute zero respect for the shark. Unless this is a lightning strike and they want to bait us. Alright, bro. No fear. Just small catch all around. We take it. 2 mana. No fear on play with fire. Cheek. With no fear. I think there's high chance for a lightning strike here. So what it means? It means we want the Emperor. So we are at 10, effectively, right? Yeah, he had priority. I think we won this, man. Man, that was freaking good. Like, smites and make disappears. And he thinks that Untapped will play the same. And we say, no, bro. Oh, it will be very different. Man, it's top 400 Mythic. But they don't play it right. What they should do is first do damage on the stack and then play Lightning Strike, right? It's fine. So, this way we play the Emperor. This was our idea, right? So we play the Emperor. I think it makes a difference, and I think it's overall better to first do damage. Like, for example, if I had a Ganjo or Elspeth Smite that I have shown already, I'm just using it. If they wait until the damage, I cannot, you know, survive it. Like, why? Why would you play like this? Alright, enough. Let's just clear the board and make them scoop, because it always feels great.
You're done.
I mean, I have sharks. Yeah, go away. Mono red absolutely smokes so hot that I see fire. Alright, going first. We have some Make Disappears and Wrenn and, you know, Realmbreaker. How does this works? Alright, anyway. What is the first round? We don't want to pain ourselves, so I will probably go like this. This gives us access to green, theoretically, because we need double green on the next turn. And we don't need to pain ourselves for Make Disappear, which probably will be, you know, relevant. We don't have much interaction, so we kinda have to answer it. Like, I need to play Wrenn and get some instant value, okay? Definitely. I think I try to hit permanent. It might be Bankbuster or just a land.
A small gift.
We have 5. I will take this one. It might be cycled. So, if I pay some extra mana, it basically draws you a delayed card. Alright, Graveyard Trespasser. Super annoying, as always. We might even... Oh, that's honestly a really good draw. He even man, Mythic players, like, he sees value matchup and he just exiles Underdog for a single point of damage. I'm not sure what's going on, but why not? Why not? Let's keep passing. We don't make a creature because they have Liliana. Even with Hexproof, this might die very easily.
Stand with us.
Arcfiend. Oh boy. I feel that we have played this game so far. You know what's the huge advantage of Wrenn? It is a Planeswalker that dies to invoke Despair. I mean, not sure if you want this Arcfiend of the draws in your board, man. And given I expect some bad things to happen to Wrenn, I will take my Emperor. Like, man, this is a solid card though so far. And if he invokes... Okay, sure. Oh, this is so tempting to just... Oh, I want to get rid of this and leave him with this, but he probably scoops anyway very quickly. I will play my land with Bankbuster and I need as many as possible. I have the Emperor, so that's enough. Let's play with Wrenn and let's get the Painland, because I prefer to lose Painland, if anything. Vigilance, Nissa vibe, just, man, Wrenn is absolutely amazing. Like, this card is no joke. Cool. 2. Oh, we are nearing the end of the game. Just a casual Trespasser, sure. We just play for well, man. And that's it. So we wanted to force him, like, he needs to go super aggressively right now, just because he knows that he's losing in like 2 turns. I could read the card and know exactly, but I don't need to, so I won't. And because we force him to play so aggressively, now we can just farewell. Like, he knows that there's no way he can kill us in time. I mean, Tamiyo definitely and Wrenn, like, showcased the power. Honestly, Wrenn, so far, absolutely amazing. Like, she always is impactful. Alright, we're going first. Man, I just realized that I don't remember mana screwed opponent. Like, I'm getting mana screwed with 26 lands every second game. And I just don't remember anyone getting mana screwed on the other side. That's so weird when you think about it. Alright, so we have Bankbuster. Oh, this is painful. This is a bit painful. However, so we have multiple ways to play it out. I don't think Wrenn is the correct choice. I think it's make disappear into Smite. And it still might not be enough. I mean, sure, enjoy your 2 damage. The good part about this situation is that if he doesn't play anything, I'll just draw cards, and this is exactly what I wanted. That was a big tell for my opponent, what I have. I have Farewell that I can exile, that's huge. Let's see, do you play at the... Are you an end step gamer? No. Sure, enjoy. I'm not removing anything unless you tap out, bro. I mean, is this the winning strategy? Doesn't feel like it at the moment. So he just wants us to tap out, and we are too smart for it, and we just don't. Because you don't need to tap out against this kind of deck. And now we have enough mana that if he doesn't do anything, I will start stacking those things. Probably. No. Because I will draw into land, so my mana base will be better, especially with a treasure, and I have a blocker. This way he need... Oh, you want to tap? It's great. That's great. So we have 4 mana. We can start making some cool plays. Emperor. Hiya. Do you want to do something? No. Alright, we resolve. To be fair, I should probably give the scry first, because now he knows the situation he's in. But I was just so excited, man. A blocker. Possibly a Fading Hope target. Don't forget, Fading Hope is also something he needs to use to protect his stuff. We play the land, and that should be the turn when we kill Virtuoso. He really wants us to target it, but with so much mana, like, this is what Bankbuster did to us. I assume he has perfect hand with double cards. Alright, first connive. We want him to think that he maybe will have Virtuoso, because then he might discard a Virtuoso, not realizing that he needs it. What about make disappear, bro? So I assume another spell here, but it won't be enough. That's why we stacked so much stuff. Wow, it went 1 level too easily. I didn't think it will go so easy. Alright, do we have something cool? We have the Emperor. But you know what? I also like Wrenn. Because it means we can start pressuring very hard. Do I tap this mana for the Bankbuster? They don't have anything with haste, so why not? Because I can kill him very quickly, and one of the weak sides of the deck is when someone starts to attack you, because your deck is no answers. He has basically Fading Hopes. Yep, and Wrenn. I mean, that was a way faster clock than he expected. And that's why you need to pump your Virtuoso during your turn. If someone played on the early game into it and targeted it, this would be a 5/5 in like 1 turn. And it would kill us in 2 turns.